This is what's going on with us. They holding their finger on this button because they think niggas is too dumb to ever wake up, pull their head out their ass and see what's going on in front of them. Right? So some of us, we ain't the smartest. We ain't the biggest. We ain't the baddest. We ain't the toughest. But we done walked the real hard path. And on the course of getting hard knocks, you learn hard lessons, and hard lessons stick with hard-headed people 10 times longer than that which he has learned in passing. Fuck their ego. The ego not gonna be no shield. So that means you can believe whatever you want to believe and be 100% wrong, and you can feel however you feel and still be 100% wrong. And while you doing all that, I'm gonna not give a fuck and be 100% right. That's it. Just that simple. So they got the nightfall before Mother Nature started bucking the system. When Mother Nature started bucking, ain't no stopping her until she done with what she doing. Because she finna clean house. You ain't worry about nobody with hair on their face, hair on their balls doing this shit. It's not gonna happen. This shit gonna come from the ancestors and the elders, from the atmosphere to the earth itself. The SHUTDOWN resonance is the sequence of the sky and the earth working in harmony to balance it out. Shu and Tefna. They had us on what you call Shu Min resonance. If you look it up, it's a double masculine polarity which all threw this shit out of whack. Right. So now, the call been given. The deadline is known. Today is the deadline. The reaction that we look for, so that we ain't looking for no niggas to drive down the street in tanks and get their ass blowed off the map. We don't got to do none of that. Nature, these kids been doing the hokey pokey, the animals gonna start turning on motherfuckers. What the fuck you think that shit is? Right? Old McDonald's farm, where they did the hokey pokey. You know, where they put their left foot in, took their left foot out, and put their left foot in, and then they shook it all about. They shaking the dirt off. It's a cleansing process, an old ritual. Every dance you think you learn new is an old ritual that's coming back to surface for this cleanup. Do this shit. But you got to be conscious of the fact that any dance you do is activating the power in nature. Any dance you do is activating the part of the powers of nature. Crip walking it's the walking man. That's the electrical charges in the upper atmosphere. It's the electron to proton polarity from the earth to the sky. That's all it is. So when they call in for Big Tukey, if they start crip walking, it start causing you've seen it. We've been pointing it out in real time. The more you see these motherfuckers crip walking and they ain't seen Tukey, the more lightning storms are striking. That's all. Even LeBron James got a crip walk challenge. Snoop got a crip walk challenge. You know what I'm saying? You got celebrities sea walking that ain't even crips. Why? Because they know this is your time to shine. All you got to do is stop moving. Don't support the system. Shut this bitch down. But niggas scared of that shit. What do we mean by shut it down? If you don't shut it down, they're going to shut it down for you. Mother Nature going to shut it down for you. Don't participate in none of their politics. Don't participate in none of their bullshit. You know what it is. They telling you to take that motherfucking shit in your arm. Be a damn fool if you want to. And that's all I'm going to say about it. Be a damn fool if you want to. There is no way, if you do the pathology on the viral strains, you'll find that it got a 99.4% recovery rate. That means that it's almost impossible to die from that shit. Right? So that's just the first part. The second part is it's so fucking hard to catch this shit because it's such a weak strain of a variance. The strain is so weak that it can't last outside of a host for 20 minutes. And it's supposed to be an airborne pathogen. I'm supposed to do the video here anyway. but I'm going over a star message that came in, and this is, I don't really like to talk about like aliens, but they here. What hit Mexico was not a natural phenomenon. It was a energy weapon, and it worked in two parts. One part is an invisible ion accelerator, and what this do is, at an atomic level, it makes all of the ions that is extra on the atom vibrate, and they all take on a positive charge. And then they release something in the atmosphere, in the upper atmosphere, called a proton. It's a proton wave field where it sends out a bunch of protons. So protons have a negative charge. So when they had a positively charged ions, they can calibrate it to what depth they want it in the ocean or in the ground to make the lightning strike. This is an energy weapon, and it's the same as creating an artificial static link from the atmosphere to the earth. And what they did is they had such a large amount of it concentrated in a low portion under Mexico that when they released the proton accelerator in the sky, it caused an explosion underground of electromagnetic energy. And so this electromagnetic energy shot a bolt of lightning into the atmosphere and caused a thunderstorm at the same exact time that it made a 7.4 magnitude earthquake in Mexico City. Now, we had spirit messages that preceded the event that's recorded. Christina Vargas had a dream, and in her dream, she seen the lightning when it struck the ground, and I was actually on the phone with her in real time when the earthquake hit Mexico. Now, the ship is fucking humongous, and it was right on the other side of the cloud cover. And right on the other side of the cloud cover is where the what Farrakhan called the mother plane is currently sitting, on the dark side of the planet from the sun, using the shadow of Earth as a cloaking device to hide just outside the back of the moon so you can't see it. But it's there, and that motherfucker big. And so the follow-up spirit message comes in off of a similar event, historical record. And Drea had a dream in which she was on top of these giant structures, and she observed a giant craft break the sky, and she knew that it was some fighting going on, but she was unbothered by it. So when I get the message, it's a 7-4 knock. That's a GD knock. And the GD knock tells me that when they came to talk to me, they would tell me who the fuck they wanted to see. Well, they want to see a man in Colorado Max by the name of Larry Hoover. That's who they knocked for, the king of the GDs, because the GDs then kicked in the fucking door on all this bullshit. So now they want the king to answer. So the king of the GDs is Larry Hoover, unequivocally, undisputed, without a doubt. And they gave a GD knock for Larry Hoover, which is a Blue Lodge knock, to answer the call. Now, because we operate how we operate, he can't go without a witness. So in his hometown, he has a counterpart off of a Red Lodge who is fearless. And that's what we want. We want that motherfucker, when they look in his eyes, they know he ain't to be fucked with. And that's Chief Malik Angel Bay. Since y'all don't know who y'all leaders is, when these motherfuckers come, y'all don't even know who to send them to. Well, I'm telling y'all who they want to talk to. You need to get on Biden's ass and tell him he need to free Larry Hoover. Because that's who they want to talk to. They don't want to talk to no Joe Biden puppet ass because they know he ain't running shit. They want to talk to Larry Hoover. So let Farrakhan know that the message from the mother plane is they want to see Hoover front and motherfucking center ASAP. They ain't happy with the way this shit been going. So since there was nobody on the ground that understood the language, I had to learn that shit. And since Larry told me we was brain banging and this shit was of galactic proportions, I buckled down in the books. And since he flipped me the knock and I flipped him the knockback and I answered, they came to me and told me to tell you motherfuckers they want to talk to Larry Hoover. Larry Hoover, the king of the disciples. That's who they want to talk to. And he got to have a witness. So he need Angel Bay for a witness. That ain't even negotiable. Because if this shit don't be starting to manifest soon, then motherfuckers is about to light this bitch up with electrical motherfucking bolts all over this motherfucker. That's the message. Believe it or don't. Don't matter to me one way or another. Because while y'all looking up at them motherfuckers tearing shit up, I'm going to be looking for my motherfucking son. The rest of that shit don't even matter to me because they not mad at me. I did everything I supposed to do, so I'm not worried. They ain't mad at me. But some of you niggas is in trouble. Your motherfucking galactic family finna whoop your motherfucking ass. Some of you niggas is in trouble. You came down here to do a job and you bitched up and folded. And now you out here looking stupid because now you starting to realize that you bitched up and folded, became a go-along to get-along ass slave-minded motherfucker, fell for every motherfucking tool of divide and conquer they use. So I'm just a messenger. I can get less than 2 fucks whether they listen or not. Y'all need to pass this shit the fuck on. Because they coming. And they ain't happy. Remember, Hurricane Larry. 7.4 Richter scale shaking the earth. An earth shake. When Atlas shrugged to shake off the parasites, they want Hoover. Front and center. They don't want to talk to no motherfucking artificial politicians or no corporations that invaded your motherfucking shit and you gave them motherfuckers some artificial power. They want real leaders of real people from real places on this bitch. They don't want to talk, negotiate, nothing. They want to know what Larry wants to do to fix this shit. And that's it. That's all it is to it. This is not a negotiation. This is just the message. Take the message or leave the message. It really don't give 2 flying fucks of a matter to me. The shit over with, they here. And they gave me the motherfucking message to give you stupid motherfuckers. And I bet y'all not gonna have enough sense to get the message out. But it don't matter. When that motherfucking lightning bolt start striking shit and this ground start rumbling like a motherfucker all over the place, y'all gonna pay attention then. When y'all start seeing motherfucking tidal waves the size of skyscrapers rolling up on the motherfucking ocean, y'all gonna pay attention then. This is the ride with the staff. They came to comfort you motherfuckers, but you didn't want none. You wanted to suffer in misery, so you suffering. This is a wake-up call. Farrakhan gave y'all the final call in 1978, and you niggas still ain't catch on. I'm Johnny Come Lately. They just told me to read the motherfucking message. So I learned how to do remote viewing. And then from there, I learned how to tap into my motherfucking telepathic abilities. And then from there, I started communicating with motherfuckers and what the fuck I done did now. Rod, you done did this shit. You done got off into some shit. You better master this shit and master it quick. This shit is a wrap. This shit's over with. They here. These motherfuckers finna be seen in your motherfucking face, up close and personal. This ain't no flip. This is a direct message. No flip, straight message. They here. The mother plane is here. And they want motherfucking to speak to the leader. And the leader with the coldest motherfucking brain on his team is motherfucking Larry Hoover. The GDs kicked the door in. Somebody had to be able to stand up for these people. So, get on your phone, call your senator, call your congressman, call your mayor, your governor, your preacher, your imam, your sheik, your lama, your Dalai Lama, your pope, your bishop. Don't matter. Them motherfuckers better 911 Farrakhan. That's what they need to be doing right now. Because they need somebody to confirm what the fuck I'm telling them with direct link to the mother plane. He already showed and proved. Direct. No flip. It's a wrap. They here. They knocked for Larry Hoover. When they said who was going to speak for the people of Earth, now y'all know. They want to talk to Larry Hoover. Angel Bay is his witness. That's all it is. That's it. That's all I got to tell y'all. That's the message. So, I'm going to say this motherfucker. And y'all share this motherfucker over to wherever y'all can share it to. Get the message out. But y'all don't have to. Because I don't give a fuck. I'm just the messenger. Take it or leave it. You know? So, for those who came in late, go back to the beginning. It's an urgent message. The message is tied to many receipts to verify what the fuck I'm saying. It's over. They here. And they want to talk to Hoover. Angel Bay is the witness. And there ain't nothing else to talk about. 911 call fucking fair.